Okay. I'm like, wrong Zoom. If there's anybody new, welcome to the team. We are super, super excited that you guys are a part of this journey. Oh my gosh, what a time to join. It works. I swear, I was just talking to my team earlier. When I joined in 2015, there was nothing like the support and the training we have now in this business. So just know that you joined at the right time if you're new. And if you're not new, know that this is the season of so much growth and so much like exciting things happening. When I first joined, I didn't realize everything that was to come because I did join in March of 2015, but it was like right after conference and all of that. So I didn't realize like what actually happened at the beginning of the year. So I feel like right now is definitely planting season, you guys. So be talking to everybody because even if they can't join right now, the beginning of the year is going to be amazing. Like I know every year it happens. Every year you just have to be ready and you have to be working at this time. So you have to be working in November, December, and just push through. Even if it feels a little bit like, people are not focusing on this, trust me, people are watching. So if you're brand new, your first goal is to get 6 distributors in within your first 30 days. I tell my newbies, try to do it within a week or the sooner the better. I do like that they give you 30 days, but honestly, just waiting till the last day is kind of really stressful. You'll learn that in this business. The more you wait, it just gets stressful. So talk to people right away, try to lock in those 6 LCs, and you're going to earn a $150 shopping spree as long as you do it within your first 30 days. Every time you sign up 2 customers in this business, you're going to get what we call a reward, and you will be able to get wraps, coffee, facials. I think there's energy in there. There's a bunch of things you can order for $20 and $25, I believe. So that's a super awesome way to also accumulate some products on hand. So you can, one, make sample cash, and 2, you just have product on hand, right, for yourself as well. So I always use my product rewards for myself, but I'm really trying to steer into selling a lot of my products so I can make more money because it is one of the ways we make money. So why not? We also have the sample app where you can sell your first 7 samples that you get when joining this business. You get 7 samples and you want to go into your app. And if you want some of those, you can send them to yourself. I have my new distributors send them to themselves, half of them to themselves, and save half in the app. So you can send them all to yourself, but then what happens is if you want to send them to someone, you'll have to go to the post office and package it yourself and all that. So if you leave some in the app, then you will have some available to send. So I always tell people leave at least half and then send the other half to yourself. Okay. The next thing is, if you guys haven't heard about the sample app, it's just called It Works Sample. And then there's an It Works Connect. Okay. So those are the first 2 apps you're going to want to download. Just kind of look around on them. There's really not much that you have to do right away in there. The Connect app is an app where we can see our customers, see our volume. Volume means basically your sales. Every product has a number next to it. And you'll notice it's a little bit different than the price, but that's just how they accumulate our points. So, yeah, way to go, girl. You guys can totally do it. I'm telling you, it's super awesome to go ahead and lock in those samples and either one, send them to yourself or sell them. But I would focus on your 6 customers first. Okay. The Connect app, like I said, you can look through that if you want, but don't spend too much time on it. I think one of the biggest mistakes we make sometimes in this business, and if that's your personality, that's awesome. I have a lot of greens on my team. You want to know everything, but the reality is you're really not going to know everything. And I'm still learning. Okay. Almost 6 years in. So trust me when I say that you're not going to learn all the products in one day or even 30 days. So just pick one product to focus on and try to lock in those 6 customers with that. And then you can obviously go through and learn the product as you go. The next thing is super important is using the products. So when you join, there will be an automatic auto ship set. Okay. What you want to do is you want to leave that on for at least the first 30 days. It's super important because this locks in all your shopping spree, all your bonuses and everything. So if worst comes to worst, you can go into auto ships in your account. You can switch the date or you can switch the products. But that auto ship only new distributors can get, and that's a super awesome deal. I can't even get that. So I always tell my new people, keep it on until you decide, like, okay, one, I can't do those products right now, or two, I want something else. Because once you change it, you can't get it back. Okay. And that's super easy. I'm going to show you guys how to go in here real quick. I always say this, I try to remember to say it because that way we don't have any surprises, but it doesn't go through right away. You have time. So you just want to go to auto ships in your account. Once you log in, it's going to be like a screen like this, and you'll see at the top, there's commissions, reports, document library, auto ships, settings, orders, live events. Whenever we have live events, you'll see them on there. You can always turn it off and turn it back on, but you can't keep that first auto ship they give you as a new distributor. You'll have to pick some other stuff. So you just go to auto ships, you click edit, and you can edit it. You want to make sure it's running for before the 25th of each month or on the 25th. If you are working for a promotion, I always say do it earlier. That way you're not waiting till the last minute, because sometimes they decline and then you don't notice if you have like a new card or you needed to use a different card. So that's super important. There's also your eSuite on there. You can edit that date. On auto ships, you'll see manage subscription. Both of those are optional. So you guys know they're optional. Just know your eSuite is where you're going to see all your customers. That's where it gets your website going and all of that. So you'll still be able to run an order, and that's about it if you do not have your eSuite. But it's free for the first 30 days. Let's see what else. So what I like to do is go ahead and get started, my newbies, on a Host-to-Post. If you guys haven't heard about that, you guys will learn a ton about that. But just get with your enroller and ask them, how can I get started on Host-to-Post? Basically, all it is you have people post for you on their wall, because Facebook has this amazing thing called an algorithm that totally messes with the way people see your posts. So when you have other people posting for you, your chances of people seeing it is a lot higher. So our goal is to start you off with that. So if you're looking for like a next step, because you've already signed up and maybe you're working for your 6 customers, but you really need that boost, definitely get started on Host-to-Post or putting up like a brand new post. You want to make sure to watch any training videos that you want to watch. There's some in the app. I kind of leave it optional. If you want to watch the ones in the app, you can watch those. I know in Grace, Ali has I believe a 10-day boot camp. You can watch those. And just write down any questions you might have, and you can get with the person that signed you up and go over those questions. Another amazing way to get your 6 customers is to actually make a list of people that, we call it a chicken noodle list. I used to call it a 30s list, but now, some people say, I don't feel like I know that many people. We all actually know a lot of people. We just have to kind of sit down and think about it. So it could be somebody you call when you're sick, somebody you call if you needed like a favor. Those people are not going to be the lifetime of your business, you guys, but they are the people that can support you in getting your shopping spree. So sometimes we're just afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask, because actually my first it used to be 4 LCs for $100 were my friends and family. And, I was kind of nervous to tell them because I was worried that they were going to think I was always going to be asking. But it worked out. They all ordered for me, and I was able to get my shopping spree super fast. And not only that, I like to call it your practice, because if you ask people to start, they're going to ask you questions like, well, what is the greens? And what is the coffee? What does it have? And you're going to get that practice. So you're going to know like what to say to those people when they, to anybody else that asks you questions. So it's really, really important that Ali keeps getting kicked out, I think. It's really important that you start off, just posting about the products that you're going to get or the products that you're using. People really need to see that you're going to be using the products yourself and not just talking about them, because we see that a lot. So make sure that once you get your products, post a quick picture with them, or, a quick clip of you mixing up your coffee, anything like that. So we get paid every month on the 15th. So if you've already been in 30 days, you will on the 15th, you will get paid. If you join, let's say you just joined, you join on the 15th, then you have to wait a full 30 days, and you also have to, I believe, have $20 on your account before you get an email to set up your pay account. But all of that will come, you guys. It's not super important. The most important thing is to get those 6 LCs locked in, because that's going to lock in everything. Your $150 shopping spree, your $8,000 diamond bonus that you qualified for if you just joined this month. You also qualify for a Ruby bonus if you joined this month and you go Ruby this month. I believe it's $300. Ashley, am I wrong or right? They've done it a few times, so I got confused. But I think it's $300 if you go Ruby this month, and then if you go Diamond within your first 90 days, you can actually earn an $8,000 bonus. So if you join this month, you're able to do that. And if you guys have questions on that, we'll do that another time. But basically, just sharing the products every day. We have what we call a KPI list, which is a checklist that we do every day, and it just goes through posting on our story, making a video of us using the products or showing people we're using the products, posting a before and after. I work my business on Instagram more than Facebook, but I do put everything I do on Instagram on Facebook. I'll just take it over to Facebook. I won't make anything new. I'll just take it over, so it's super simple. And what else? I'm trying to think, you guys. I didn't write things down. I should have, but I didn't. The super important stuff in your eSuite literally is just logging in, making sure you do your tax information. When you log in at the top, you will see tax information needed. So just fill that out. It's just basically, making sure it is you. So that way, once you start earning commissions, they will pay you. Let me see. In your Connect app, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Let me see if I can do share screen. In your Connect app, you will see, where are you? Every time I do this, it's like my Connect app is lost. Okay, so I have a lot of, oh my gosh, you guys, I think I deleted it on accident because it was just here. Okay, so this is what the sample app looks like. You guys a sense. And you can just log in, put in your information, and then there it will let you send your samples to yourself. Does anybody have any questions so far? No? I'm just making sure to see if where my app is. So weird. My daughter must have deleted it. Okay, so another thing is we have Zooms every day, Monday through Thursday. So Monday and Thursday is in the morning, and then, Monday is morning, Monday is nights, Tuesday is morning. Am I wrong? Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm such a brain fog today. And then Wednesday is night, which is tonight, and then tomorrow's morning. So those will be posted in the chats. So you have the ID numbers, and that is where we connect you guys and we give you guys training, and we help you as much as we can on those. You'll learn a lot from different leaders. So you don't have to be on every day, but try to be on whatever day works for you, because like I said, that's where we're going to give you guys a lot of training. And another thing that I want to show you guys is our document library real quick, because this is really, really actually important. So you can print out in our document library. So I just got a pop socket and it's like covering my phone. You can go in here, just go to document library, and you're able to actually print out anything that you want. But the one thing that I want you guys to print out to start is our task list. So you'll just look up task list, and it's right here. Just want to download it and print it if you can. I like to print this every 30 days. And that way you just have it and you know what to do every day. And you can just do as much as you can on it on the times that you have available. I try to do everything at once because that's just my personality. I want to get it out of the way. But if you break it down, you can actually do, like, 2 tasks and then do something else that you need to do and then come back to it and do 2 tasks. Or you can set alarms to do 1 task like every 10 minutes out of the hour, whatever works for you. When I worked 3 jobs, it was really hard for me to get everything done all at once. So what I did is I set an alarm on my lunchtime, like get this done and that done. And then after work, I would really focus more on messaging and replying to people that were talking to me or commenting on my stuff, things like that. And then the other thing I want you guys to print out is your steps to success. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier, because I should have showed you guys instead. Your steps to success is what we focus on every single month in this business. So once you complete your 6 customers, this is what we use to build our business. So number 1 is get qualified. That just means either run your auto ship or get to 150. Okay. 150 is your other option if you don't run your auto ship, and that accumulates with the customers you bring in, and that's what makes you commission qualified. And then the second step is, gather your 6 customers every month and then go Ruby. This is what you're doing as a new distributor, but also as you go on in the business, you're going to want to just keep doing that as many times as you can. And every time that you complete the steps of success and you help someone else, you're actually growing your paycheck by almost $500. So income disclosure, like everybody makes a different amount depending on the work you put in, but this is just your focus. So there's not a requirement, like if you only do half or if you only bring in 1 distributor, but this is just like our goal. And another thing I want you guys to print out is a Ruby chart. So this is going to be super confusing in the beginning. You definitely won't even know what this means, but you will get there. So as soon as you get your 6 customers, then you'll work for Ruby, which is our first promotion in the business. Do you guys have any questions? No. Cindy, you're pretty new, right? Jasmine? You guys have questions, let me know. We just want to keep it super simple for you guys. Just know that this business takes consistency, you guys. That's literally it. There's no secret formula to this business. It's just being consistent, plugging in as much as possible, and just repeating the tasks every day that we have. They're all simple tasks that we do from our phone. Once we open back up, some people like to do, I know some states are open, so it's like kind of weird, but pop-up events are really fun to do if you like to get out and talk to people, bridal shows, things like that. We don't hold inventory in this company. We only have the products that we buy for ourselves and the samples that we send. That's it. So I love that because I don't want to have a bunch of products and just have them sitting there and hope that someone wants them. I like that we just ship from our website. So in the Connect app, you can also sign customers and distributors through that. And we also have what we call a shopping cart, where you can make carts for people and just send them that direct link. But just know that this business is all about consistency. So the more you do it, the more you're going to get paid and the more customers and distributors you're going to have joining you. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. I went through all that really fast. Okay. So tell me if you guys, is there anything that you guys really want to know or you feel, you have any questions on? So your first goal is to put up a post. Make sure that your eSuite and your tax information is all set up. And you're just working through that first list and asking those people if they want to be a product tester for you for 90 days. Our customers do run for 90 days, so make sure that they know that when you sign people up. It's once a month for 3 months, and that's how they become your loyal customer. They have full access to the account, so they can switch the date, I think they can skip only 1 month, but I always tell them a 90-day challenge. Ashley has a really good description for that, and it tells them it's every month, and that's how they get your 40% off discount. So I think that's everything. I think I went over like all the new distributor stuff. If you guys don't have any questions, then I'm going to let you guys go early unless you guys have questions. I went through all that really fast. Do you want to add anything, Ashley? Anything I missed?
Sorry. Had to unmute myself. No, I think that's great. Really just, I wish I had better light in here, you guys. I hate that I'm dark. Getting your first 6 customers is key. Get that shopping spree locked in as soon as you can. One thing I will add to the new distributor training is we have this daily task list. And I just have it on my clipboard, but you can print this from the eSuite document, or we're posting it randomly in the team page and in group chats and things like that. But this basically walks you through 10 things that you can do for your business every single day. And it's like, show yourself making the product or using the product, even holding a bottle up, make a post about your personal story, or introducing the business opportunity, engage with Facebook and Instagram, share corporate approved before and after, message 10 people about the customer option, message 20 people about the distributor option, add new friends, post about coffee samples, and then get your host to post up. So really, if you sit down and do this, 45 minutes to an hour, your business is going to grow when you follow this list. So that's the only other thing I would really add is when we're doing our work sessions on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, this is really where we focus it around, but we also sometimes write our own 6 lists. So some people will have other things that they like to throw in, such as TikToks or reels on Instagram. For me today, I had to send my thank you cards out to my loyal customers from last month. So there's just other things that we'll throw in there occasionally, but for the most part, working through that 10s list is going to be huge. So yeah, I think that's it really. Reach out to your distributor who assigned you, stay connected with them, plug in with our team page. Make sure you're going to the events tab in the Grace and Grit, and I hate that my glasses glare. Go into the events tab of the Grace and Grit and make sure you are getting notifications when we're doing our Zooms, because if you guys are plugging into your upline, you're plugging into our team page, plugging into these Zooms as much as you can. We understand that you're not going to be able to be on every single one of them because we're human. We have family and lives as well. So, don't stress out about having to be on every one, but get on as many as you can. And when we stay connected, close to the fire, really work within each other and help each other build our business, that's when we all succeed. So,
I
that's
love that
all
thing.
I really add.
Thanks, Ashley, for adding. I just kind of threw you in. I was like, hey, do you want to?
No, that's fine.
I just didn't want to miss anything. You guys just know, like, this business is such a learning process. I do things so differently than a lot of people in the business, and they do things differently than me. There's no like perfect way or formula, just being consistent. And like Ashley said, plugging in, and just your first 30 days, your only focus is 6 customers. And then you can, start building your business with team members. Obviously, if you get people that want to join you, get them going. But that's our first goal. And I'm super excited for your guys' journey. I'm excited to see where this business takes all of you. It's been such an amazing journey for me the past 6 years. So I know all of you are going to kill it and be amazing at this too. You just have to stay, like Ashley said, close to the fire and plugged in. So I hope you guys have an amazing night. Thanks for being on, and we'll see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. if you want to do a power hour. Have a good night, girls.